Hello, everybody. Welcome back to PapaSqueeze 307's Let's Play some Schedule 1. Since the last time we've been in here, I finally got fully moved into the little apartment above Mrs. Ming's Chinese restaurant. We've unlocked another strain of marijuana. So we have 2 on the market at the moment. I gotta clean some stuff up here. Some trash bags. So we've got, I'll throw these outside here in a minute. Let me get this stuff cleaned up real quick. Just gonna throw this on the shelf there. We've got 2 products for sale right now. We have the OG Kush, which is the original one in the first video. The first episode, we were selling that for $2 over what the suggested, I guess, market value is. And then this one, we're going $5 over. We also unlocked some more things to aid in this. So we got the long life soil, and we've got all kinds of good stuff. So I'm gonna go to the hardware store so I can show you this. We should be good there. That's for myself. Money. Just take this, get some cash for it. So what had happened is we talked about the dealer, I believe, was the last thing I did in that video. We ended up getting Ludwig a deal of some high quality OG Kush, and he actually got us in contact with Benji. So we have Benji here, and as you can see on the contacts list, he is right here. So once you get one of his friends, which is one of the connecting one of the connecting contacts, once you get a friendlyship status, so in the green, they'll recommend you to talk to him. And for him, it was a $500 signing bonus is what he called it. And then he takes 20% of all sales. So you just give him product, he takes 20% off the top, gives you the rest. And we'll kind of go through that here shortly because he is almost out of goods. So you can see what he has on him now and then what his total cash on him is. So we unlocked the long life soil. We got the PGR, the speed growth, and the fertilizer. Okay, and the mixing station, which is what we're going to kind of go over here shortly. But the PGA, it's a plant growth regulator, which will increase the yield of your plants at the cost of quality. Speed grow obviously grows it, but reduces the quality, and then all natural fertilizer, which increases the quality of your plants. So I don't know if like this will knock it down one step, and then you can use this to bring it to like even it out. I don't know, but I have been just using fertilizer with the long life soil, and the long life soil allows 2 plants like growth cycles before the soil is used up. So like the original soil is only 1 seed, 1 growth cycle, the soil's over with. With the long life stuff, it you can get 2 growth cycles. All right, so these are growing. I want to, though, since we're gonna go over the this mixing station. So this mixing station allows you to mix random products with your goods, whether it be the marijuana or whichever. You know, when you get into the meth, I haven't done mushrooms, so that's going to be really cool. But I have done the methamphetamine and the cocaine in my first playthrough. But yeah, you mix that stuff to get a higher price, and more. It gives it more effects. Here, higher prices and adjust the addictiveness. So you can see OG Kush has a calming effect. It's not addictive. Sour Diesel has a refreshing effect and it's 10% addictive. And then you have these two other marijuana strains that you can buy that have their own effects and addictiveness. But I already went ahead and mixed one in off video, and I mixed OG Kush with some paracetamol. I don't know if that's supposed to be like Percocet, but it came out. I just named it OG Para just so I knew what it was. It's 68% addictive. It adds sneaky and slippery, and it's $55. The suggested price. But you see over here, we have to make a strain worth at least $60. So I'm going to take some Sour Diesel and I'm going to go buy some more of that Percocet, and we're going to mix that just to show you how to use the mixing station and then see what kind of effects we get off of it. So I'm going to go buy that and then we will be right back. All right, so we're at the gas smart here. We are going to grab some paracetamol and we're going to grab two Viagras. All right, and we're going to go mix these with the two weed strains that we have, and then we're going to see which one's the best, and hopefully one of them is at or above $60 so we can get that marked off our list. And then I'm thinking we might only just grow, because I'm trying to remember how I did the first playthrough, and you want to get them addicted faster, in my opinion, so you can start selling more product, but you want that product to be pretty high tier so you're making more cash off of said product. So this is what we're going to do. We are going to, that stuff's still growing. Oh, it's actually ready to harvest. Okay, so we already have some Sour Diesel in there, so we're going to put some Percocet in there. And it's going to be unknown because we haven't done this yet, so we're going to mix it. So we got to put one pill, one bud. And I'm kind of saving this other weed that we had harvested. So that is the... we're going to actually name it, so that's only $48. We're going to name that Perky Sour. Okay. And we're going to set this over here with the OG pair that we had. So let's grab one of you and one of you. And we're going to add some OG Kush and some Viagra. Viagor is what it's called. We're going to see what that comes up with. I'm trying to keep it simple for now because you can mix multiple processes into this, multiple ingredients. So Afghan Shart is what they call it. So this is going to be the, we'll just name that Stiff OG. Okay. And then we're going to try this Sour Diesel with that as well. $56 wedding ass. Oh my gosh. This is going to be Sour Stiffy. All right, so I think we're going to have to I'm thinking we're gonna have to mix. I think we're gonna have to go another step beyond what we have there. So, we also unlocked these electronic trimmers. So all you have to do is hold the left click down, and it automatically does it for you. This stuff hasn't been fertilized, so it's not that great. But we are going to get this stuff growing again. So my thought process is we're going to try to only grow, once we get this figured out, we're going to only grow like high tier stuff. So high quality stuff that it's going to be worth the price. Like customers are going to be willing to spend the extra money for our product. And right now we just have to play the chemist here to get that checked off our list for the strain worth at least $60, but we got to find how we want to do that. So we're gonna throw these down. We're gonna get these packaged up. Actually, we're gonna package up the good stuff here, and we're gonna give this to Benji so I can show you how that works in the morning. We'll be able to get our cash from him as well, and then we can go buy some more ingredients. I'm probably going to have to put in a order for some more different weed. I know in my first playthrough I started out doing all of the strains of weed, like the base ones, but once I kind of figured out mixing, it kind of gets out of hand in a way that there's just so much going on. So for simplicity reasons, I think I'm going to try to stick to one, and then we'll go from there. But we'll see what happens. So there you can see I didn't sell any drugs, but he made us about $9.90. We do get XP for that as well. All right. So we're going to go give him this. We're going to get our cash. We're going to go to the Gasamart. And we might as well make the trip around and make the rounds there, as you can see on the left side of the screen, and talk to the real estate agent, the dealership, and the mechanic. We did talk to Unk. I did talk to Unk. He's basically just said, we're doing good. We got to get some more money, and then he'll talk to us when we're ready to start making harder stuff, is what he said. Look at that. He's got 1,021. Give me that cash, my friend. So literally all I've been doing off camera is I've been basically the supplier. I've just been buying the ingredients we need to grow it. I'm growing it, I'm packaging it, and then I'm bringing it to him. That's literally all I'm doing. That's kind of more or less what you want your dealers to be doing, is just out peddling it, making cash. I did have a run-in with the cops. So I went to go talk to I went to go talk to Unk at a payphone, and I didn't think anything of it. And there was a cop standing, I don't know, from me to that fire hydrant. And I walked up to the payphone, and the cop started walking down the sidewalk and just decided to randomly search me. And I had some bud in my number 2 slot. And when you get searched, you can hold spacebar to conceal what they're searching. And I forgot to do that, and they saw it. So I had to run around the map for a good 10 minutes before I finally hid in a dumpster and got away from them. So, okay, we talked to him. So this is the businesses you can buy from him: the laundromat, the post office, the car wash, and taco tickler. If you remember in the first episode, you get to launder money through them, so you don't have to worry so much about your weekly limit at the ATM. And then the properties that you can buy are the storage unit, the bungalow, the barn, the docks warehouse. I thought the beta had one of the manor mansions on it, and it possibly could. We're just not we don't have that area unlocked yet. But I'm not sure. We did unlock, though. We did unlock Westville. So that... Quit pushing that button. That unlocks another group of customers along with a dealer and along with a supplier. So if I remember right, in the first playthrough, like not in the beta, it went marijuana, meth, cocaine. I'm assuming it might follow this order, but it also might be like we might get into shrooms quicker. I don't know. So we'll just cross that bridge when we get there. Hopefully towards the end of this episode we'll be into that, but we're going to talk to all these guys. I'm going to stop in here and grab... So we did the perks, the Viagras. The only other things we can get are donuts and kook. So we can do Coke, like soda Coke. So I'm actually going to grab 2 of those. We're going to just start there. We're going to hope that 2 of those will get us where we need to go off those other strains. So we got vehicles you can buy. If you didn't know, you can buy all kinds of different vehicles. Trunk spaces are different and such. Kind of cool. I guess that's just one way to show your, I guess your prestige of your cartel is by vehicles. I honestly traveled more on a skateboard in my other playthrough than I did in a car, but that's just me. Oh yeah, I also wanted to bring out, you can buy graffiti or spray paint from the gas stations, and you can actually spray paint stuff. So I kind of did a money sign with the P, so it's like PS for PapaSqueeze. All right, so we've got the green crack grown. This is our first thing of green crack we have. Okay, and then we gotta get some fertilizer for this stuff. And I've been thinking, I've just been pondering while I've been trying to get this figured out, what I want to do. Basically, I'm just going to try to run out the 2 like base strains that we're running right now. So the Sour Diesel and the OG Kush, we're just going to let Benji sell it. And then once he is sold out of that strain, hopefully we'll have this new one that's worth a little bit more money ready to go on the market, and then I'm just going to focus on manufacturing that. So I'm going to go catch up with him this morning, get him the last bit of our stuff, and then hopefully we can go back and get... Look at that, $1,000. He's making some cash, man. He is making some serious dough. I did throw some cash in our in the bank account as well. So we're gonna go back up and we're gonna mix up. So I went and bought some, just because I didn't really care for like the donuts and stuff. I went and bought some, what do I have in here still? I still have some OG Kush, some Sour Diesel. I'll get this packed later. But what I did is I went and bought some more Viagra and some Percocet. So we're gonna try. So green crack with Viagra first. Sounds like someone's lighting up outside. All right, so that was green crack and Viagra, so that'll be we'll just call that stiff green. It's $59, so we're getting there. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take that stiff green and we're gonna mix it with the Percocet. And we're gonna see what that comes up with. And hopefully it'll be over $60. It's right at 60. Island Rhino. So we're going to call that, I kind of like that. We'll just leave it at Island Rhino. And I think that's what we're going to try mixing up. So I need 9 of those. Throw these up there. Well, we got to go with the Viagra first to make the stiff green. I love the automatic mixers are so much better because you don't have to do it one by one. That shelf might need to move too. We might need to move that shelf. So we're gonna go with the. I thought I bought. Oh, I did buy another shelf. I did buy another shelf. So we're gonna go with the Island Rhino. Is what we're going to do. We have to now. Our needle in the green has to be. We got to earn 10 grand. So we only got to do about $2,000 more. So I'm gonna get this stuff packaged up for Benji, and then we're going to work on getting our Island Rhino strain out on the market. So I'll get you back in when we get that done. All right, so quick update. Benji just ran out of product. So we have our last 8 sour diesel and OG Kushes. We're gonna go give it to him. We're gonna get the cash that he does have on him off of him. And then we should be close to seeing about getting our new one out on the market. All right, so I'm just in the middle of mixing this. I remembered if you hold right click on these stations, it'll bunch all that stuff up, and then you can just go whoop, instead of trying to do it one by one, because I was like, man, this is ridiculous. All right, so Benji just ran out of product, of our original product. So now we have a chance. We have 23, I don't know if those would be ounces or what, 23 of our new product, which is going to be the Rhino Island. So we're going to make sure that is marked for sale, and we're going to unmark these two. Okay, so we're only selling that. And we're going to go find Benji. We're going to get our cash. We're going to give him the new product to see how much we earn from that. And then we're going to go out and try to give these random mixed samples out to get some new customers, hopefully. Hey, would you like to try some Purple Punch? Nah, she liked it. There we go. All right, try that. Yeah. I forgot the Tropic Thunder turns them black. So there's that. 10K in earnings, not bad at all. So you'll have the capital needed to start manufacturing meth. But first, you're going to need to purchase some equipment. Your best bet for getting the tools you need is the warehouse. It's a local spot where you can do the business with like-minded individuals. Weapons, specialized equipment, workers for hire, all the good stuff. It's the big brick building behind the liquor store. Just keep in mind they'll only let you in once you've made a solid rep for yourself. So we got to gain access to the warehouse. Whoa, bro. Get out of here. Oh, what? Dude. So I forgot they would do that. Like, I knew they would come up to you, but I don't remember them stabbing, like being violent. Oh my word. Okay, we got to go make some deals real quick, and we're late night at the moment. We're making about $1,000 more per, I guess, like Benji cycle than we were, because we were right around 1,000. It seemed every like 16 that I would give him. I did give him 23, so give him a little bit more product, but we're making cash is flowing, and we're about to get in the meth market. So I think we're going to end the episode there. I appreciate you guys watching. I hope you're having as much fun watching this as we got attacked by bums. Is he still down there? He woke up and went about his way. But yeah, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe, guys. I can't wait to see what we get into in the next few episodes here. And yeah, until next time, we'll catch you guys later. Cheers.